Welcome to a Veterans Day edition of Crunch Countdown. Jason Lockhart inside the Crunch locker room before the Crunch head to Glens Falls to take on the Adirondack Phantoms tonight at 7 p.m. Phantoms winners of their last two. They're currently in second place in the Northeast Division, but they lost to this same Crunch team during the Mirabito home opener by the score of 6-2. You may remember Kyle Palmieri with 3 goals, Nick Bonino with 4 assists. Meanwhile, the Crunch coming off a weekend in which they picked up 3 out of 4 points against the Rochester Americans. Tonight they take on the Phantoms, and then tomorrow the Crunch will return home to take on the Albany Devils, 7:30 p.m. start. And in honor of Veterans Day, all active and retired military members get a free ticket to the game tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Call up the Crunch office at 473-4444 to get your tickets today. Now we'll hear from Crunch defenseman Bryan Rodney and assistant coach Brad Lauer. Joined by Crunch defenseman Bryan Rodney. And Bryan, first off, got to talk about the power play. It's been on fire lately, bringing you back in the lineup. You missed 3 out of 4 games. What's been going so well from your perspective?
Well, hard to put your finger on. I mean, we scored some nice ones off the rush. We scored some banging goals. We scored some rebound point shots, stuff like that. So, I think that maybe is our success, is that we're not sort of getting stapled in one area. We're spreading the puck around. A lot of guys are getting chances, and the puck's going in right now, and we're going to ride it as long as we can.
And it seems like it doesn't matter who's there, whether it's Bell or Sexton or Palmieri Maroon. It seems like it's just interchangeable parts for you guys.
I think that's one of the strong parts of our team, is we got guys that can play in different situations, and if 1 or 2 guys aren't getting the job done that night for whatever the reason, there's a couple guys that can step in and do the job as well. So we've been fortunate with that, and hopefully that continues.
And how's the transition been, having new defense partners pretty much throughout the season?
Yep, it's been pretty good. We've mixed it around a little bit more than I thought we would. I thought there'd be more of a set way we were going to do it, but it's been pretty easy to transition. The guys here have been great. Some smart players here, so it's made it easy.
Good luck tonight against Adirondack.
Okay, thank you.
Bryan Rodney joining us on your Crunch Broadcast Network. Joined by assistant coach Brad Lauer. And Brad, you have to be happy, you guys, offensively, top 3 in goals for and shots for. Talk about the offense so far this season.
Well, it's something we've been talking about and working on in practice, is trying to generate more opportunities, whether it's tighten up defensively, which create more turnovers, and then obviously transition that leads to offense. And we've got a good group of guys here that understand the systems part of the game, and we're still in the learning process of it. But right now, we're doing some good things, and we're getting some opportunities offensively.
And switching from offense to defense, the goals against, a little bit of concern, but not the shots against. It's been middle of the pack in terms of number of shots against overall in the league. How do you cut back on the goals against?
Well, again, I think it's the mistakes that we've been making. I think if we go through our game and we really dissect it, a lot of the chances we're giving up, or we've created a lot of the headaches ourselves by turning the pucks over in bad areas. And that's one area that we really need to. We've talked about with our guys, and we're working on it. That we need to be better defensively in our zone, but we need to manage the puck and make better decisions with the puck going through the neutral zone and not having the turnovers at the lines that we've had the last few games here. And that's one area that we've working on, and if we improve in that area, that'll obviously cut down on the shots against and the chances against, which will be a lot better for us.
And finally, you're taking on this Adirondack team you haven't seen since the first weekend. What did you take from the win against them in the home opener?
Well, I mean, I thought we had a real good start. I think we had 21 shots in the first period, but then they found their legs in the last 2 periods and outshot us the last 2 periods. So, they're a young team that works very hard, as most teams do in this league. There's not a lot of secrets with video and all that, so we know we're going to get challenged. We know we're going to get. They're going to come out and skate. They're going to come out and work. So we just got to prepare to make sure we bring our game and be ready to go right from the start.
All right, good luck tonight against the Phantoms.
Great, thank you.
Brad Lauer joining us on your Crunch Broadcast Network.